Right. It's supposed to be yummy. Dude, what is life, guys? What is life? We have some real issues. This world, we have some real issues right now, man. So I don't know. Maybe she just happened to catch my stream and then didn't like what she heard or something like that. Because I got some text from Lauren. Um, it wasn't good. So yeah, just like see, I knew I should have. I sensed something on the first date, and I was right. I was right. I told Melinda about it too, and she's like, "No, you're fine." She's like, "No, no, no." She's like, "You don't have to ask about that because the thing is that she was, because I think I told you guys one of the first things that she was talking about. No, one of the first things that she was talking about on the first date was her divorce. Her divorce was really fresh, but she was separated for a while. She said, that's what she told me. She was separated for like a year before her divorce was final. And she was like, "Yeah, I've dated other people supposedly since then, but I don't think she's ever dated anyone that she was actually like interested in." And I think she was actually like interested in me. And then she's like, I need to pump the brakes on this because I'm afraid of being hurt by people, and so like she said she's going through therapy, which I mean it's completely understandable for something like that because divorce is no fucking joke, man, especially when you have like again her relationship was about as long as mine with my ex. I mean, it's no joke, but she was just basically like, "Yeah, I need to pump the brakes on this." But she said she still wanted to talk because I asked her. I was like, "Well," I said, I'm like, I just asked that. No, I doubt it. I honestly, I doubt it. I don't get that. I don't get that kind of vibe from her. I don't get that kind of vibe from her. So no date on Wednesday. I mean, I'm assuming not. I mean, I actually kind of texted her back and asked because she was like, "Well, she's like, because she's like to clarify." I said because I would hope that you wouldn't step away completely. I'm like, I understand, like blah blah blah, whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, I didn't say I didn't want to." She's like, "No, I um didn't say." I should have clarified that I didn't want to stop talking. I mean, she even said her text. She's like, "There's not anyone else." She said, "I swear." She goes, "I swear, there's not anyone else." I'm just like, she's like, I need to spend more time on me. I thought I was ready to date, which is kind of weird because she said that she had already been on dates before. So I wouldn't have been the first person that she would have been on a date with. But she said, I felt like I was ready, but like I don't feel like I am. But I feel like she was like starting to think like, wow, like there's someone I actually have like there's probably someone I have like connection with here. Again, because we had a lot of similar interests and stuff. So I mean, she was probably like starting to have some, starting to get some feels or something. I don't know. Like I didn't do anything, Kima. All I've been doing is like every day I kind of ask her a question just to kind of keep the conversation going between dates. So it's not just like, so that it's not just like we're, um, only talking when we go on the dates. So we have like, we have some good conversation back and forth every day through text and stuff. And I don't ever really expect her to get back to me like quick or anything like that. I just kind of text her and hey, how's it going? How's your day? How's work? Just ask her some generic shit. And then my like I said, my question of the day kind of stuff. And Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I asked her about like, so are you saying like, so then are we not doing anything on Wednesday? Because I mean, it's just like I don't know what your definition of pump the brakes is because obviously you still want to talk. So like, it's kind of like, because I said, look, I'm like, I've been through this before. I'm like, I know how you feel. So like, I'm someone you could even talk to about, how you're feeling about stuff or what you're thinking about stuff. I'm like, I'm sure I've gone through the same thoughts and whatnot. But I did also say like, so why did she might have been watching this? So why did you say she might have been watching the stream? I don't know. Well, because remember I was talking all that shit about, I was saying that stuff about Mary earlier or whatever. Because it's just weird. Because like literally after I got done streaming, and then went to and when I went to Heinen's to go pick up my stuff, like I had got the text like after I was in Heinen's or something. Although I think she may have just got off of work too, though. So make her drinking. It's gonna be okay. Right. No, that doesn't make it any better though. Drinking does not really make anything better. It makes it better like sort of temporarily, but it's not really even better. Drinking actually usually makes things worse because drinking alcohol is actually a depressant. It's not an antidepressant. What's up, mom? But yeah, so I don't. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on now. That's kind of that's really frustrating because, and again, I don't have any reason. Again, I mean, could she be lying? Sure, but I don't like. From what I've talked to, from the conversations I've had with her, she doesn't strike me as the type of person that would just make shit up. To kind of like be like, oh, I'm just kind of letting you down. For her to say like, no, I swear, and I got the opinion with her, with as busy as her work schedule is and other stuff, like she probably didn't have. There's no way she. There's no way. There's no way that she would have had time to really be dating anyone else. So no, stop it. See, that's the thing, man. You guys, everyone goes through like the worst stuff. Like I said, you have to. If you get to talk to someone, you can kind of sense, and that's why I said like one of the things I said to Melinda was I said, you know what? I'm like, with all the talking she did about like her divorce, I'm like, I'm just wondering if she started dating too soon or something. And she's like, well, everyone's different. You let them decide. I'm like, yeah, but she was really kind of like, you know, referring to that quite a bit for someone who's supposed to be like kind of over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get talking about it, but like, that's not like the first thing you talk about. So then for her to come back now and be like, well, like, yeah, it's kind of like still bugging me in a sense. Will the chili be good? That's a great question. This is interesting. I know, right? But yeah, I don't. She doesn't strike me as the type of person that needs to lie or anything like that. I mean, like I said, I mean, for us having a pretty good connection and stuff like that, I mean, it doesn't. That would be kind of weird for her to kind of go through all of that. I mean, and she just said, like, look, I'm just trying to be honest with you. Like this, she's like, and so at least she did that. I mean, she could have, if she would have just stopped talking to me or something, then like that would have been something else, right? But for her to like kind of just say like, hey, this is what's on my mind. This is what I'm feeling. So I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, excuse me. Cocaine, yes, definitely. Cocaine and the chili. Cocaina. All right, watch out. Let's. All right. She blocks you on Snap. Wait, what? I don't know. I have her cell phone, so we text back and forth. I don't do Snap with her. I don't do Snap with like literally. The only reason why I had Snapchat was because of Natasha. That was literally the only reason why I have Snapchat was because of her. Other than that, there was no reason for me to ever have Snapchat. She just said she liked chatting on Snapchat more than just straight up texting. So I went to Snapchat just for her. Literally, I don't talk to anyone else through Snapchat. What's up, Carson? How's it going, dude? All right, so I've got some. beef. So this is step one. Step one, browning your beef. So I do the 90. I try to do the highest. You talk crap about the browns. Do you really? I don't know. Like, if you did, then I must have just ignored it or something. Can you try my beef? Yeah, baby. You want to stick my beef in your mouth? Look, you can have it. You can take. Can you take it raw, baby? Baker gets D pics, right? I know, right? People were sending me dick pics on Snapchat because you guys are fucking freaks. Dude, that's gonna bother me now. It really does. I mean, I'm kind of actually hoping she'll text me back tonight and let me know about Wednesday, just so I can kind of like just know now, like, okay, just forget about Wednesday. Maybe I'll just fucking go to the place by myself. You know? Okay, so maybe she does watch you stream that you play for both teams. What? Right. Okay. All right. Let's get this shit going so I can move on here with this chili. Baker is having women issues. Geez, when am I not, I guess, at this point, right? Whether it's divorce or being in a, you know, what I thought was a promising relationship to then moving on to someone else who I thought was going to end up being a promising relationship to just like, you know, it's just like, dude, like, it's kind of like the second person recently who's just like, well, you know, I'm not really sure what I want. No, actually, I know what she wants, but it's just like that kind of whole thing about. I guess I needed more time. All right, we gotta let this take some time to cook. Maybe just settle for a strip club at this point. You know, I may end up having to. You know what? Honestly, at this point, I may end up having to take. You know, I may end up having to tell Melinda, say, you know what? You know how we were talking about raising that kid. I mean, look, if I can't get any success in this life with someone, like I said, I mean, and that's the thing. I definitely try not to let myself get like overhyped with her because I was, you know, after all this stuff with Natasha, like I was really just kind of just like, okay, just take it slow, don't rush anything. And so like in my mind, like I wasn't trying to like rush anything, but like just based on the conversations we were having, it seemed like she was kind of like, you know, like ready for life stuff. Ugh, gotta wipe down these cupboards. They're gross. This seems like this is the third that has happened because Natasha pulled it twice. Yeah, pretty much. And plus, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, I don't feel like you're telling me the truth. Even if I didn't think she was telling me the truth, like I wouldn't be like, well, I don't think you're telling me the truth. You know, I mean, I was actually just not gonna respond to her at all. But then I was like, well, you know, I mean, we do have similar interests and stuff. So it's kind of like, I mean, I get like going through therapy, I get being hurt, I get like not wanting to be hurt again by someone else, but you know, just like I told her, I said, look, you're gonna get hurt, and there's nothing guaranteed in life. There's just because someone tells you that they're not gonna hurt you, or you feel like someone's not gonna hurt you because they say I do. I mean, I said this in fewer words, but basically, you know, just because someone says they're not gonna hurt you and they love you and all that kind of stuff, like, you know, I said the one thing that I've learned, the one thing that is the reality in our world, right? The one thing that is reality in our world is that people's promises are only good for the second that they make that promise. It is the sad fucking reality of life. promises are only as good as the second someone makes them, because once a better offer comes along, bruh. Someone just bruh. Why are you just bruh? What happened to Blake Bortles? Um, again, like promises are only as good as what they are like at the time. Like someone might feel a certain way then, and then they change their mind because something else happened, and they decided, oh, you know what, this isn't right for me, or whatever the case may be. And it doesn't just have to be relationships. That's friendships or anything like that, right? I mean, family can do that to you. Anyone can do that to you. Anyone can hurt you. So you have two choices in life. You can go through your whole life thinking that everyone's kind of like out to get you and that everyone's gonna hurt you, or I mean, you have to decide, like, are you willing to put yourself on the line and risk your heart getting broken, right? I mean, like I said, it's not just necessarily a relationship thing, but you can get hurt by anyone. So I mean, you have to decide: is it or are you just never gonna want to trust anyone, right? I mean, you can't just never trust anyone. You eventually have to. You eventually, in theory, I guess, have to trust people, right? I mean, or you don't, and then you just live a weird freaking life. I was kind of close to saying, well, I'm not like one of those people. Like, you can trust me, but she doesn't really know me that well. I mean, but with the way that I am, like, that's why I went as far as saying, like, hey, like, I wouldn't want to stop talking to you. I'm like, because we have a good connection, we have good chemistry and stuff like that, and so like, I get that you're going through this stuff, but that doesn't mean that like I would want to just stop talking to you. And that's what she said. Oh well, oh yeah, I didn't mean like I wanted to stop talking either. So I don't really know. I mean, because it's weird. Because like the thing is that yeah, we talk about different stuff, but like a lot of the stuff I ask is more, it's more like, hey, I'm interested in you type question. So like I want to know like about you and your family and things you do and stuff like that. But like if you're not interested in dating because you're worried about getting your feelings hurt, then like what am I really going to ask you? I mean, yeah, I could just ask like other questions and stuff, but like what am I going to really ask you that's not like that won't necessarily be framed like um that's going to be framed like hey, I'm trying to date you still. The bot's not on, guys. The bot is not on. And I saw that comment, Mom, but you know what? Natasha was a poor broke girl, a lot younger than me, with 4 kids. I don't say you can't say I'm too picky. Like honestly, like that was probably the most risky thing that I've ever done. Dating her, that was probably the most risky thing I'd ever done in a relationship. That was like probably the extreme riskiness. But just because like you're allowed to be picky, I mean like you get to decide who you date. And just because like one thing I do say is like yeah, there's such a thing as like you're gonna only be able to date someone who has similar looks to like what you have, or something that's comparable to your looks and stuff like that. So like whether or not you're gonna be dating a supermodel or not. But that doesn't mean that you just settle for like the ugliest chick just because you don't think you can get anything better. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever it is that you're dating, like more, she's not exactly a supermodel, but she's still attractive. And so for someone that you're talking about wanting to have a family with and spend the rest of your life with, that's got to be someone that you're willing to. You have to be attracted to that person. You can't just like, oh fuck it, like I'll just date anyone off the street and not have any standards or any requirements whatsoever. That's then you're just gonna end up in then you just end up in a lot of trouble because then you're just always going to be thinking of the things that you don't have because there were things, there's things that you wanted that you're not going to get. I mean, there were sacrifices that I was willing to make for Natasha that it's just, I think a lot of people would call me insane for the things that I would have sacrificed to, and I don't mean that like in a way like, I couldn't live with those decisions. I'm just saying that like, I cared about her that much where I would have sacrificed certain things, certain desires of my own, just so that she could be happy and we could be happy, and then also express that compromise is a real thing. You have to compromise on things, of course. So. All right. Well, anyways, the first thing I'm doing, I'm just browning this beef, so I'm just trying to get it like a little bit cooked. You feel like you're in better shape than in sophomore year, but you feel so much slower this year than sophomore year. Well, I mean, did you put on more muscle or something? Where maybe that could be reality. I mean, there's a difference between having weighing more and speed to some extent, right? Some people it's just a gift. So yeah, so I'm not gonna sacrifice like what I want in a person just because like I'm trying to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not worth it because long term then I'm basically starting at square one. I'll be unhappy with who I'm with and what they're about, and that doesn't do me any good to go that approach. You also put on more weight. You were 145 and now you're 160. Whoa. Yeah, I'd say that kind of makes a difference, right, in speed. It's gonna probably slow you down a little bit. All right. All right. This is done for now. Let's see. What do I want to do? This might be good enough for this. My little strainer. My cool strainer, man. Oh, you know what? I put this in the sink. Do I want to use? I'll use this other big one. I'll use the big one. Bigger strainer, just so I make sure I have enough room. Yeah, that butthead better text me back tonight. She probably won't, but maybe she will. She probably will, just to see. Like I said, I just want to know about. I want to be certain about what she's thinking for Wednesday. I'm assuming it's going to be yes. There's not going to be anything. There's not going to be anything on Wednesday. That's my assumption. So yeah, I always drain. So after I brown my beef, even if it is like, oh shit, even if it is like 90-10, as far as like the quality is concerned, I still strain this stuff because I don't like all that grease in my chili. So my chili does not have any grease beyond what is left in there after I strain my beef. So whatever the greases would be like from the beef cooking more once it's in the chili, or from whatever like any of the other crap that ends up getting dumped in there. Yeah, I'm just a little annoyed by right now though anyway, so. All right, so then the next thing, so so there's these too. Okay, that's interesting. All right. At some point, again, at some point, you just have to take people for their word. I mean, All right, so this is what I use. Remember the one Madden where the face mask called like every play? Yeah. All right, so this is what I use, and again, this is I don't know that every store has this. I only can get this at Heinen's though. I don't believe Giant Eagle has this. Brooks secret chili seasoning, but this is just like the regular stuff. So I don't this is the original, so it's got some spiciness to it. It's not mild where there's really no spiciness at all. So basically I double up on my chili when I make it, so I have more than enough. So I end up buying 2 of these. And then then I dump that in with the so literally all I did was I just dumped it in with the beef. I just dumped it on top of the beef, and so I'm just gonna mix this in with the beef first before I add anything else. So I don't just like dump everything all at once. I let this kind of coat, I let the beef get coated in the seasoning. Yeah, this is just kind of the thing I just started doing over time. So I mean, I don't really read the directions on any of this stuff. I just decided one day, you know what, I'm gonna coat the beef with the mix before I add other stuff in there, so that way it's sticky to the beef. So the beef should be pretty flavorful and spicy and all that stuff. So. All right, so then yeah, after that's done mixed in, see, now it's all like, you can tell it's all got the red color to it. So then on top of that, then again, this is the easy part. That's why this stuff is so easy to make. Oh, great, I do need this. So I will take tablespoon, 3 tablespoons at least of minced garlic. What that equates to in terms of actual like garlic cloves, I have no effing clue. All I know is I use 3 tablespoons of this stuff in there so that it kind of gives it a pretty, obviously a very garlicky kick to it. So 3 tablespoons of this stuff. Kidding. 1, 2, and 3. So I get 3 tablespoons of that seasoning in there. I mean, honestly, you can mix that in with the beef or not. Like right away, I guess I'll just mix it in with the beef so it's just mixed already. But like 3 tablespoons of garlic that's more than enough. It's definitely more than enough. I'll tell you that much. Imagine eating that tablespoonful of garlic just straight up. Ugh. I mean, shit. If you're trying to clean out your sinuses, then yeah, maybe you'll do that. But damn, shit is. All right, so we got the garlic in there. I'm back. I was taking Ella. Oh, you were talking to Ella. Oh. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you did. Did you? So you finally took a break from Madden so you can spend some time with your girlfriend? All right. So then, according to this thing, so I buy right like you do almost 24/7. I buy two of these. So they normally just say just get kidney beans. I always get the light red kidney beans because these are just better, I guess. I don't know. I've always just got light red kidney beans. I think because McCormick asked for the McCormick seasoning talks about kidney beans. So you got 2 cans of those, and you don't drain them or anything. You just dump the whole can in there with all the liquid and everything. The whole can. To be honest, I don't think I ever had homemade chili. I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's sort of homemade, but not really. I mean, pretty much everything you just buy at the store and just throw in a pot and make it. I mean, if it was so, like if I was at Melinda's, she'd be like, "Well, first I'm gonna cut up the onions, and I'm gonna have fresh garlic, and I'm gonna cut that up, and then I'm gonna put this in there and that in there." Basically making her own chili seasoning. I'm like, forget all that shit, dude. Like, I'm lazy. I'm a guy. Hmm. Okay. Um. Right. Okay. So kidney beans done. Then there's these just for chili, mild diced tomatoes. So typically, I think I buy 4 of these, but I'm only buying two. I only bought 2 of these this time. So basically, same thing with the tomatoes. You just open up the can and dump all the stuff in there. You don't drain them or anything like that because you need as much fluid in there as possible. I mean, they talk about adding water, but like I don't think you need to add water to this stuff. It already gets pretty like it's already pretty watery. So it just kind of depends on how thick you want your chili to be. If you want it to be more like a paste, or if you want it to be more like, I guess, more soupy kind of, is the best way to put it. And then literally last, not last but not least, but last. So Brooks mild chili beans. So this is different than what I forgot to buy cheese, but I actually do have blocks of cheese, so I can actually just cut it up. So this is I never used to do this before with the McCormick chili. They never asked you to add chili beans, at least from what I remember. It was just kidney beans, the beef, the tomatoes, and that was it. Like that was their chili recipe. So like this one, they ask you specifically to add chili beans. The last time I made chili for Melinda with this recipe, I used 3 cans of this. They asked for 2 cans of this for each pack of chili seasoning, so 4 in total in my case. So I did buy 4 this time to make sure that I am following their recipe to a T. And again, like with this stuff, again, you just you pour all 4 cans in there. You don't drain anything. It just, again, it's as easy as it gets. It's extremely easy. And then basically, I mean, honestly, there's not more to it than this. You literally just dump all this crap in there, and then you simmer your chili, cook it on low until completion. Avocado? What the hell? Why the hell would you put avocado in your chili? That doesn't make any sense. That is a little weird. That would be a little weird. Jesus. Thank God I have this Dutch oven, this big man shit. Oh, there is one more key to this chili, though. Well, actually, it's not the chili per se. It's just kind of an additive. Oh my God, this is actually a lot of stuff in here, but it's like tops off. Oh my God. Yeah, so obviously, so you can mix the stuff as you add it, or just add everything and then just kind of give it a really good mixing at the end with the spoon. Just kind of make sure you start seeing some of the beef come to the top and stuff like that, where it's all like mixed in, so everything kind of gets a little bit of all the different flavors of the crap you just added in there. So you just want to mix it really good. Mix it real good. That's about as mixed as well as it's going to be mixed. And then put this crap on medium, and then that's nasty. Wait, what? Why do you got a foot fetish? Toes, yes. Toes are, Toes, baby, toes. Throw them toes. All right, so then usually I end up just, you put this crap on medium, and Baker got a toe. Absolutely, you got a toe fetish. Toes are good. You have a foot fetish? You like to lick bottom of feet or something? You think Donovan is a fisting fetish? What the heck? Okay, that's kind of odd. But yeah, so I got this on medium, and so I'll just let it basically start to simmer all the ingredients together, and just basically as it's starting to bubble a little bit at the top, then just you mix it a little bit. You think he prefers pegging? Oh God. Okay. Oh right. So this, I was telling you guys about these before. These chips, I'm telling you, these are the best chips that you can ever get for chili. At least this chili, I know that, but I feel like they'd be fine for any chili. If you like to dip stuff in your chili, especially if you put cheese on top of it, Shearer's Margarita Lime Chips. These chips are the most flavorful lime chips you will ever have in your entire life. They will beat any lime chip that you could possibly ever know. And you dip those in because they've got like they're very salty. But you dip those in with the chili, and between like the kind of I want to say bland, but between like the kind of more blandish kind of taste. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. I did forget something actually. For the chili. Crackers greater than chips? No, not these chips. Trust me, you have these, you'd be like, oh shit. All right, sugar. At least three teaspoons of sugar. Now they do say, so some people might say like use brown sugar instead of white sugar, but if you want to give your chili like a little bit of flavor, like some sweetness to it, add. I use 3 teaspoons of sugar, white sugar mixed into that, and that'll give it some. That'll give it some additional flavor that chili so desperately needs. Because chili without that is just basically like tomatoes and beans and beef. The sugar gets it like in addition to the kick, you kind of get like that sweet and spicy kind of taste with the sugar in there. And usually 3 teaspoons is enough to give it some flavor. Who the F eats crackers with chili? Yeah, I don't know, man. You eat crackers with soup, but chili, bro, bruh. Yeah, so you want to make sure you mix in that sugar though pretty good, so that way it kind of gets throughout. But yeah, 3 teaspoons should be enough. Peanut butter sandwich with chili is underrated. That sounds disgusting. Ew. Why the hell would you do that? That sounds so gross. That is disturbing, Whitey. That is very disturbing. You are a very disturbed child. You ignore your girlfriend so you can play Madden, and then you eat peanut butter sandwich with chili. You've got some. You've got some. You may need to go see a therapist, or son, I should say. You may need to go see a therapist. You have some issues. You look familiar. Hmm. Why is that? Get help, Whitey. I know, right? My mom's ex-boyfriend ate it like that. What? What, dog? What? Stop. I don't know. Did you have live me? Yes. Oh my God, is that you? Wait, is that you? Lizzie, the Texas girl? No, you're the girl from Texas, aren't you? I remember you. I remember you. Yes. Yes. Oh, never mind. I do know you. Yeah, you do know me. Lizzie, I remember you from Live Me. Yes, I had Live Me. Wow. I love how Mike shows up. I know, right? Yeah, because she'll remember Mike. Remember Mike, the guy with all the whack pickup lines? You're the guy who won't cut your nails. Exactly. That's not true, though. I cut my nails. I just don't like to have non-existent nails. Because sometimes you have a need for nails, right? So if you need to scratch something off, if you need to pick your nose, you need nails for something, right? How the hell did you even find me here? Yes, for yeah, for Coke. No, I've seen those kind of nails before, but That was some dude who used to work at Subway who had that. He had like 1 inch nails. Like, stop it. Stop. Cause you're a oh wow, cause you're a honey bun. Oh man. Mike's revising his pickup lines for you, Lizzie. Yeah, I remember you, Lizzie. I remember you were there with did you say you had a boyfriend? And I remember you were there the one day with you had some friend of yours, some other girl that was there with you one of those days, if I remember correctly. That's hilarious. Sophie, oh Sophie? Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. So how have you been? Are you like I thought you were in school or something, right? You were in college? Believe it or not, I do remember things about people who actually come and talk to me. Believe it or not, some things, not everything, of course, but you know, I do remember some things. Oh, Mike, you got a boyfriend, yeah. Apparently, I followed your YouTube. Oh, nice. Very nice. Well, yeah, because I remember I had like I was advertising even a while ago, like I was doing a 24-hour stream and other stuff, so I had that advertised on Snapchat or whatever. It's subscribe, not follow. Oh my god, just whatever, whatever it is. Well, I appreciate that, Lizzie. I mean, I hope you're doing good. I was like, he looks really familiar, right? So, yeah, how you been? How was school? Yeah, I mean, I don't go on Live Me anymore. I don't go on Live Me anymore. I quit Live Me a long time ago. It's actually, God, how long has it been since I've been on Live Me? I don't know, at least half a year, if not more. No, geez, even maybe even a full year. I don't even know at this point. It's been a while. It's pretty toxic. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. So aside from that, like, how have you been? Like, how's life been? How's COVID been for you? Like, have you managed to stay somewhat sane through all this crazy nonsense? Because yeah, sure, it's been a while since I've talked to you. Well, I guess let alone anyone else I knew over in Live Me. No, I don't date black guys. Not my style. Yeah, I understand. Especially when they look, especially like Mike. They got awful pickup lines. Black guys, from my understanding, aren't very creative at trying to hook up with chicks, anyways. That's my understanding from what I've been told. They kind of do this thing where they're just more like, "Hey, baby," and that's like a black dude trying to hook up with a girl. My dog had 8 puppies. Wow. You just called Mike out. Yeah, I sure as hell did call Mike out. Mike. Okay, look, you guys have heard Mike's pickup lines. Do I really need to say any more? Well, I hate it when guys call me a female. Got it. It's Black History Month. Well, we're learning about Black history, so Black History says black guys are not very creative when it comes to hooking up with women. Okay, and I don't mean like hook up as in hook up, but no, I'm not. And I am I generalizing that? Yes, I am. Does it mean every black guy works that way or operates that way? Absolutely not. The treatment is day one of Black History Month. This is happening. Stop the treatment. I'm not like dragging anyone down. I'm just saying, like, it's. What's up, bro? It's Google Hacker. Wow, out of nowhere. Google Hacker. Oh my god. But sure, it's not my thing. I have nothing against it, just not for me. No, yeah, understood. And then MLK Jr. came along and was like, I have a dream. Okay. Hey, can you please leave me alone? What is your problem, dog? Your profile pic is old. Ew. I mean, whatever. How have I been? I've been fine. How about you, Google Hacker? How old are you now, anyways, man? I feel like you were young then. You got to be like 13 now. I feel like you were like eight or something, eight or something when you first showed up to the street. He's like, I'm like 12 now. 16. Wow. Okay. All right. So you weren't that young, but you were 12. You would have been like 12. This is a judgment-free zone, Lizzie. Kind of. I'm not. Well, I'm not judging anyone. I just, you kind of hear people's experiences. Again, my experience I heard about related to black guys and their way of hitting on women is from someone I know who's been hit on by black guys and has explained how black guys have hit on them. So, a white girl, you guys can guess, but that person has described her experiences with being hit on by black guys, and that's normally their approach is they kind of lick their lips or do like weird shit. Like it's not anything like. And again, maybe that was just more because they were looking for a hookup kind of thing or something. You know what I'm saying? You guys are so weird. Yeah, I mean, and plus, you never. Well, yeah. Anyways, hey, I mean, if someone has firsthand experience, I mean, you can't doubt, you can't question the experience they've had, right? Just like you, Akima, if you had a certain experience with white guys trying to hit on you, for example, you may have this preconceived notion that like, hey, like any white dude that hits on me probably is like, this is probably, wait, what? I'm so tired from work. I don't want to cook, didn't want to cook dinner. This is why I can't lose weight. What do you just like do fast food or something? So I mean, I'm not big on meal prep, but I'm not big on. Oh wait, who are you going for in the Super Bowl? Chiefs for sure. You just order food because I have to feed me and the boyfriend. Wow, really? You have to feed him too? You ordered food? Is he buying? He better be buying, right? He better not be no bum, Lizzie. Don't be letting him treat you like that. Well, he's still working. Oh, okay. All right. So to say, don't be letting him treat you like that. Man's got to take care of his woman, right? Look, he's taking me to Disney. He's taking you to Disney. Well, that's nice of him. But when the hell are you gonna go to Disney? I mean, who you go for? I said Chiefs, man. Oh, screw the Bucks, bro. I'm a Saints fan. Oh, well, JJ's a Texans fan, so just don't like. There's nothing to say there right now, right? There's not much you can say to make him feel any worse than he already does, or make him feel worse. Yeah, make him feel worse than he already does. So I treat my man like a king, and I get treated like a queen. You know, that's very good. I'm glad to hear it. Every woman deserves to find her king. Every man deserves to find his queen. Unfortunately, my princess has been in another castle for the last four, I don't know, like my whole life. So I'm 40 and I'm still looking for my queen. She's there somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck she's at. She keeps running from me. Hey, don't stop looking. Oh, I'm not gonna stop looking, but dude, like I'm trying to have kids and shit. And wait, you're 40 black? What? Yes, I turned 40 on January 11th. You butthead. How did the Browns do this year? What do you mean? How did you? Wait, hold on. I'm quite what? I'm confused. How do you mean? How did the Browns do this year? Baker, that's your name. That's my last name. Yes. You thought I was 35? Yeah, 5 years ago. I forgot. That's fine. You're a Browns fan. I thought, yeah, I am a Browns fan. I mean, I don't know, like, well, I just meant like you asked how they did. Well, I mean, remember they finally made the playoffs. They won a playoff game. You know, they accomplished some things they haven't done in like many years. So like that was a good. Geez, I didn't really realize he was that old. Wow, thanks, Akima. You know how to make a guy feel special, nice and warm in the heart. I knew it, but I remembered. His his first name is Jerome. Jerome. My first name is not Jerome. But really, my his first name is Jerome. Dude, you're so weird. Jerome Baker. I have a Seahawks fan I know. She meditates after we tell her Seahawks suck. Like, you guys are so weird. My first name is not Jerome. Well, that's good to but that's good to see that you're doing good, Lizzie. You are a very pleasant surprise, a very welcome surprise today. It's nice to see someone that, like, I would have never imagined seeing someone from Live Me here. The sixth. What the hell? It's a very welcome surprise. So it's nice seeing you. I appreciate you coming by for sure. So hopefully you've been hopefully you and your BF have been staying safe and all that crap during COVID. Because I know all this crap has just been nonsense. Steve Baker, yes, exactly. That is it. Stop. It's not Dennis. You guys are so weird, man. Like, why did this thing get all turned like that? Anyways, Dennis. Peyton, stop. What do you want, dog? What? Ow. Fat monster. Your fingers are cold. Put on some gloves then. He looks more like a Mikey. What? Oh my gosh, Google hacker memories. You're funny. My tummy has rumblies that only hands can satisfy. What? 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 I don't understand that. That's Baker looked like a Thomas, really? No, Baker looks more like a Logan. Stop! No, just stop it. She's like the. Have you never seen llamas with hats? No. Akima, that's kind of what I was like wondering. Like, is that what we're talking about here? She's like, what? Oh man. Wait, really? No, I've never seen it. I don't know, like. I don't know what that is. No. Never seen it. Is that like some kids thing or something? Or the llama killed people? What? Are you serious? Carl that kills people. What the heck? Okay. Well, obviously Trey knew that. No, I've never seen that or heard of it or anything like that. Remember, I'm not like a pop culture kind of guy, okay? I'm just kind of here. I kind of live in the 90s. I'm just kind of here, okay? That's all I can say. So I keep mixing this chili up because I want to make sure that, obviously it heats all the way through, but obviously it's, you can tell when it's time to stir, because when you see a lot of liquids at the top of the chili, then you don't really see much meat or anything like that. Let's go on an adventure. Yeah, I need to go on an adventure. What flavor is a chili? I mean, better not be canned chili. Well, I mean, I don't, depends on what you mean by canned chili. I mean, I've got canned diced tomatoes, canned chili beans, canned kidney beans. So in that regard, yes, it's canned. So yes, and then I use chili seasoning packets in there, along with some, Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't. Did I? Okay. When have I ever said that I'm not lazy? Like, dude, I'm trying to just make dinner for myself for that will last me days. Nasty, I'm telling you, it's good though. You had time when? He's just not lazy. Baker doesn't like use fresh veggies. That's not true, but there's no, you don't put vegetables in your chili, right? I mean, the only thing that would be fresh that you'd put in there would be garlic if you mince it yourself. But like, hell no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna mince garlic myself. Forget that. I just buy the freaking big ass bottle of it and scoop it in there. The beans, like again, the beans. How are you gonna get beans? You're gonna sit there and spend time like boiling those things. You're gonna buy like bags and boil them and do all that crap. I teach 4 to 5 year old, and I've got God have mercy. Wait, what? God have mercy. You haven't been here since like 2019. That's terrible. Beans don't take. Oh my God, you sit there boil beans? No, forget all that stuff. Forget all that stuff. Mike, you didn't even spell your right. So you're not going to attract any ladies with your terrible spelling. your grammar's bad. Mike Chill. Yeah, Mike, you remember him. He's like, shut up. I mean, come on. You don't impress women by like spelling with poor punctuation and spelling. I used to tutor kindergartners for like a week. There's a reason it was only for a week. Oh my gosh. No wonder. Wow. Trey, I got a personal message for you. You know what it is? I love my students, but they're hassle. Wait, so what do you do, Lizzie? Okay, I'm confused. Like, that's in Baker End Stream. Um, wait, so what is it that you do? For some reason, I don't feel like we ever talked about that before. So I take it you're like, I'm thinking all you can cook is stew and canned chili. Look, I make lemon pepper chicken. I kind of do like I also do chicken with the foil packets with like asparagus and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't, trust me, I do not go out of my way to spend any ridiculous amount of time on cooking. For me, a ridiculous amount of time on cooking from a packet. What do you mean from a packet? I'm confused. No, I for like for my lemon pepper chicken, I use this on some chicken, and that's lemon pepper chicken, and it's freaking fantastic. I've had look two women that I've fed that to have always said that is like the most favorite thing that I have ever made for them. So it's obviously good. Maybe she can teach us special ed. Maybe we should enroll Mike. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. What is this? I'm a teacher, 4 to 5 year olds, kind of babysit with extra steps. You can cook pizza rolls in the microwave. Oh God. Wait, and the two women died. What the? Wait, no, they did not die. Stop. They did not die. No, they said they loved the freaking lemon pepper chicken, man. Like, all right, Google hacker, see ya, dude. You also put that. Put what? Notice how we don't have proof. Yes. Probably not the best time to bring that up, okay, guys? Like, seriously. It's not one of those nights exactly, okay? It's not one of those nights. So this chili's pretty much done, though. Actually. Wow, Lizzie and Baker have toe fetish. You like toes? Ooh, toes hand them over. Oh my god. Lizzie, where have you been all my life? I feel like it actually needs a little bit more sugar. Toes nasty? No, I remember. You just remember I did? Oh, wow. Hell yeah, I suck toes. If anyone remembers that from Chappelle Show. The guy's on the phone, the Pop Copy episode, where he's on the phone and they're like, say something to make the customer uncomfortable, and the guy's on the phone walks up to the customer, walks towards the customer. He's like, "Hell yeah, I suck toes. Hey, welcome to Pop Copy. How may I help you?" But no, but dude, toes are sexy, man. Mm. Gobble gobble. Wow. So I think because I bought more chili beans for this, I'm gonna require a little bit more sugar. Because there's a lot. It seems like there's a lot more. There's a lot more substance to this chili than I had the last time. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but it is what it is. So. I kind of doubt it's a popular fetish, but it's kind of weird. I don't doubt it's a popular fetish. But, well, why is it weird? What makes it weird? I mean, I guess it's weird, but like, look, there's guys around this world. There's guys that love eating ass. I mean, come on. Like, if that's disgusting, then sucking toes is not exactly, all that gross in contrast, in my opinion, to something like that, right? So would you rather, and trust me, we've been in this debate in my Discord channel with people in this stream. Would you rather suck toes or eat ass? And some guys have legitimately said they'd rather eat ass than suck toes. And that is the most disgusting thing. How could you want to eat someone's butthole versus sucking toes? If you had a choice, some people would still rather eat someone's butthole. I dated someone with a foot fetish and still own a video of me taking off heels and stocking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa, how do we get fast the video over Lizzie? Right. I know, right? That's what I'm talking about. All right. It's like I just saw him drool. Pretty much. Donovan down horrendous. Yeah, see, Donovan's the one who said he would rather eat ass. Again, like that's what I'm saying. Like, so sucking toes. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad in comparison to people who want to eat someone. Basically, eat out of lick somewhere that someone takes a shit from. That's. At least you don't shit from your feet. I mean, yeah, I get that your feet could be stinky, but you can also like wash that shit. Not rather suck toes. Well, no. See, you changed on me, dude. You changed on me. Before you were talking about the other way around. Oh, now you changed. You changed your mind. See, I'm telling you, man. Like, from a hygiene standpoint, sucking toes ain't too bad. Jeez. Well, certainly better. Honestly, I feel like adding the extra can of chili beans does not really help it. Okay, the same guy asked me to send videos of me taking off my cleats after football. Is that a thing? No, it's not like that. It's more like the whole toes thing. That's more of a sensual thing, right? That's not like, hey, I just want to look at your toes. Like, that's not how I am. It's just more like as part of, I was as part of foreplay or something like that. Like that's kind of what you do, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm so fascinated with with women's feet that I just want to stare at women's feet all the time. Like it's not anything like that. Unless you know what the person been eating. Oh, Mike, that's disgusting. Taco Bell. Oh my god. No, I'm serious. I don't sit here and like be like, oh my god, like women's toes like so freaking sexy. No, but but I do like. Okay, so if I meet a girl, like, and we get comfortable and stuff like that, like, yeah, I look at her feet because you want some sexy feet, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want her feet to be all jacked up and shit. I'm like, who's seen that movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy? That's what I'm talking about right there. You don't want to pull the sheets down and then her toes are all jacked up and shit, right? That's what I'm talking about right there. That's me. I'm Eddie Murphy from Boomerang. Like, come on, you don't want all jacked up feet and shit. Someone who's basically assigned to someone who doesn't take care of themselves. Really? Especially if you're going on a date, like usually, you women, everyone gets right for dates and stuff like that. Or if you're planning on, sleeping over someone's house for the night, you're gonna make sure that you're where she's got fungus and yeah, exactly. She's got like corns and shit. Oh, I think I may end up adding more sugar to this. I don't feel like it doesn't seem like it's still sweet enough. The last time I swear I added less sugar and it was sweeter. Stop it, Trey. It's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. I'm not like I wasn't born yesterday, you dummy. Stupid. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add I'm gonna add some more sugar to this. I need it to be sweeter. Like chili needs to have like, well, it needs to be spicy. Oh, you know what? I think it's maybe because maybe I added more garlic this time or something too. But damn, I swear I didn't have to add so much sugar last time to give it like some sweetness. I don't understand how women can get pedicures and paint their toenails, but expect guys to not find them attractive or compliment them. Yeah, I sure. She's like, I saw Baker's mouth water. That's funny. I did also eat some chili though, but thinking about them toes, man. That's something you can go to. That's something I can fall asleep to. Oh shit! Better be careful there. Mm-hmm. Baker, you're nasty. Why? Why am I nasty? Shit, you don't even know half the story, dude. No, JJ, you're nasty. JJ, you have bottles stacked of Arizona sweet tea. You're nasty. Wait, what? No, nothing. There was nothing. I didn't really say anything. I was just kind of commenting on the thing that you said earlier about my mouth was drooling. But I said I also did eat chili too. So yeah, I'm trying to prepare this dinner. So, but for real, if you have that video, I'm just playing with you. As Donovan said, if you have that video, pass that over. No, that's not like that. Not with me. It's not like that. That's kind of weird. I would never be asking some woman for like, hey, give me pictures of your toes. Like, no, that's fucking weird. Okay, that's better now. Damn, I had to add a lot of sugar to that. Why is he nasty as foot fetish? My girlfriend wears open toe shoes. I come with her toenails, but not her actual toes. That's fine. I'm not. You're so weird. Like, hey, baby, those are some tasty looking toes you got there. Mm-hmm. Like, do you mind if I give him a lick? All right. Well, it's time for me to eat, homies, homeboys, and homegirls. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can use a different spoon for this, I guess, for now. So obviously, with this chili, you can put cheese on it just like you would any other chili. I mean, I usually, recently, I've been taking like block cheese and just like kind of cutting it into slices. You're cold. I'm sorry. You need to tell your boyfriend to come home and warm you up. Say, babe, come home and cuddle with me. Give me all nice and toasty. Come hold my feet. Hi, cold. I'm JJ. Oh, right, nice, very nice, JJ. I'd be sick with her toes got anywhere near your mouth. The only toe thing I do is shove my toes in his shirt and watch him scream. Hey, if you shoved your toes in my shirt, I wouldn't scream. I'd be like, hey, why aren't those closer to my face? No. Do you want your toes warm? I got you, babe. I got you, babe. She's like, wow. They are ice cold. That's fine. My mouth's pretty warm. 98.6, baby. I got you, boo. I got you, boo. Just make sure just make sure they're not, make sure they're clean. Don't be putting no, you're the only one teasing him, Lizzie. Make her hey, yeah, exactly. I'm just messing with you, woman. Make her use this pickup line. Oh, God, divorced again. Stop it, man. Stop it. You guys, you guys got issues, man. You're taking this too far. I'm just fucking around with her, okay? Because of this whole nonsense. Baker, go touch some grass. What the heck? Stop, Bakey. Please stop. I'm being overly, like, ridiculous about it because obviously yeah, I'm just being like you guys, right? You know how like when when someone draws a line and then you're just like, ooh, there's a line there. I definitely need to cross it. That's essentially what I'm doing. I know how to do that too. I just pick my times a little bit differently. Fine, I'll chill. Yes, I'm just messing around with you. So, Mike, when are you gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to Mary? Maybe she'll unban you from Live Me if you say sing "Happy Birthday" to her. What do you mean we don't cross lines? Oh yeah, definitely not. Absolutely not. So then you take your cheese and just cut some cheese strips from a block of cheese and throw that in your chili and let it melt. That's what I do. Like I didn't buy shredded cheese, but seriously send that vid. Right. But yeah, about that vid though, the feet, the high heels and fishnet. That's in the hidden archives. What? So you trying to sell that hidden archive? No. Come on, you're in a room with a bunch of guys, okay? That I don't know what else you would expect sometimes, okay? You can't really expect much, right? The bar is pretty low. There's a bunch of dudes here. What do you expect? $100? Damn, you're expensive, Lizzie. You're kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive. I can go get the real thing for $100. You know what I'm saying? Not a video. I could probably get some girl to suck my toes for $100. Picker will pay you in 5 business weeks. Come on, it's COVID. It's COVID times are rough. I got $20. Look, everyone's now. People are trying to bid on your toe video. See, I'm good for business, Lizzie. Everyone's trying to bid on your toe videos. Oh God, this is too funny. I mean, Baker, if you're serious, I'll sell it for 100. No, I'm not serious. I'm joking around. Like I said, I do not have like a foot fetish like that. That's weird. Like I like toes and stuff, but like no, I don't like not like that. That's just weird. She's like, but if you're serious, I'll hook you up, bro. $100. Hilarious. I'll send some trailers. Ooh, I'll send some trailers. That's hilarious. She's got some tease vids up in here. Trailers. God. That's hilarious. I have some pics so you can test the waters. Oh man. Man. That's crazy. All right, anyways. $10 a pic. $10 a pic. Just for the teaser pics? That's crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna get gone, peoples. This is my chili's done. My cheese is melting in here, and I'm gonna use my chips and dip. Like I said, man, this chips. Don't ever forget, if you didn't see what the chips are, Shearer's margarita lime chips, the best lime chip you ever have, and these things are freaking phenomenal with chili. I'm telling you. I told Melinda about these, and she's like, "Wow, you're really trying to sell these chips or whatever." And she thought I was like playing. When she had them, she's like, "These are some good ass chips, man." Like she was just like, "You weren't playing around. Like there's some good ass chips. Like so they're definitely worth it." No, lime chips are great. Yo, JJ, I'll hook you up. Oh my god, stop, man. All right. Anyways, guys and girls, thank you guys. Thank you for everyone who stopped by. I appreciate it. Again, you saw my little chili recipe, so if you ever want to come back and, I guess watch it for some reason, you know how I make my chili now. And, yeah, so I'll stream tomorrow. All right, everyone. Lizzie, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you came by. I'm glad we got a chance to talk to you again. I hope you're doing well. I hope you continue to be well. So have fun with your boyfriend. Have fun, and have fun with your dinner tonight and all that kind of stuff. All right, that's cool. I appreciate it. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night. Me and Lizzie leaving. Bye.